Core blimey, my friends. Just when you thought the world of international trade couldn't get any more mental, the Trump administration's gone and outsourced their economic policy to a bunch of chatbots. That's right, the White House has decided to play pin the tail on the donkey with our economy, and it looks like they've been taking advice from the likes of ChatGPT and Grok. Bloody hell. Meow, let's break this down for you. On April 2nd, our illustrious President Trump, you know, the bloke who beat Kamala Harris in 2024 and is now serving his second term, announced a universal 10% tariff on most imports. But wait, there's more. He slapped a 20% tariff on goods from the European Union and a whopping 34% on Chinese imports. It's like he's trying to start a trade war bingo. But here's where it gets proper bonkers. Some clever clogs noticed that if you ask AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude, Grok or Gemini how to balance trade deficits, they spit out numbers that look suspiciously like what the White House is peddling. It's as if they've taken vibe governing to a whole new level. Financial journalist James Surowiecki, a proper big cheese in the world of economics, called this approach extraordinary nonsense. And he's not wrong, is he? The formula they're using is about as sophisticated as a pub quiz question. Just divide the trade deficit by imports and Bob's your uncle. It's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut, innit? This balmy calculation has led to some proper mental results. Take Cambodia, for example. The Trump administration's AI-inspired arithmetic suggests a 49% tariff on their goods. 49%. That's more inflated than my ego after a few pints. It's completely detached from the reality of our trade relationship with Cambodia. Even the penguins on Heard and McDonald Islands are getting hit with a 10% tariff. And they don't even have a bloody economy. But here's where it gets even more twisted than a cat's tail after it's knocked everything off your table. China's not taking this lying down. Oh no. They've announced a 34% tit-for-tat tariff on American goods, set to kick in on April 10th. We're talking everything from soybeans to iPhones getting slapped with higher prices. It's like watching two toddlers in a playground slap fight, except these toddlers control the world's largest economies. And let's not forget the poor sods in the stock market. The Dow Jones took a right kicking, dropping over 1,600 points. That's a 4% nosedive, my friends. The S&P 500 had its worst day since the COVID pandemic, and tech stocks are in the doldrums. We're talking about trillions in market value gone faster than you can say artificial intelligence. Now, the White House is keeping mum on whether they actually consulted AI for these tariff calculations. But if they did, it could be the first major use of AI in geopolitics. And let me tell you, that's about as reassuring as a chocolate teapot. We've got Elon Musk, Trump's key advisor, implementing this Project 2025 nonsense, and it's looking more like Project Cock-Up if you ask me. This isn't just some run-of-the-mill trade spat, my friends. We're in uncharted waters here. Even during the infamous Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930, which helped deepen the Great Depression, they at least had human beings making the decisions, dodgy as they were. The long-term consequences of this AI-driven trade policy could be catastrophic. We're talking about potential economic instability, damaged international relationships, and a complete erosion of trust in our government's ability to make sound economic decisions. It's like we've handed over the keys to our economy to a machine that's been fed nothing but tabloid headlines and conspiracy theories. If you're as gobsmacked by this nonsense as I am, give us a cheeky like and subscribe. We need to keep our eyes peeled on this circus as it unfolds, because in the world of politics, the only thing more dangerous than AI might be artificial stupidity. So there you have it, folks. The world of international trade has gone absolutely cuckoo, all thanks to some half-baked calculations that might have come from a chatbot. It's a stark reminder that while technology can be a powerful tool, it's no substitute for good old-fashioned common sense and expertise. Stay with us for ongoing coverage. I'm Ron DeParmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Remember, in the game of global economics, you can't play cat and mouse with AI and expect to come out on top.